Hello and welcome to my channel. So today let's look at the Leetcode 374, guess number high or low. So the question is that one party pick a number from 1 to n. The other party needs to guess which number he picked. So the other party was given like an API, which will have three possible results for the number, for the guessed number. So that if the number he guessed is larger than the number picked, so it will return -1. If the guess is smaller than number, if the guess is higher than the number picked, it will return 1. And if the number is equal to the guess, to the picked number, then it will return true, like 0. So return the number that picked in the beginning. So like for example, n equal to 10, pick is to 6, and it will return 6. If n is 1, so actually it will always return the pick in the and the data range is n is between 1 and this is the integer dot max value, and the pick is between 1 and n. So the question is it's obviously that it's a binary search question. So binary search will work if for the function we can construct a function that we will have a value like higher than this index will be all returning true, and lower than this index will all returning false. So this is like a condition that the binary search can be used. So this function is it's pretty obvious that this guess function will be some will return some result like this for the range. So the time complexity is the binary search is log n. So n is the search space. So for binary search, there was a template. The template that I'm using is I'm going to have a low and a high. The high will be out of range, so it's one more than the highest value in the range, but the low will be inside the range. So yeah, so for this function we can set the low as 1 and the high as the max n. +1, but because this one will higher than integer range, so that's why we need to use a long type. So for both low and high, and then we can do a while loop. So we get a mid. Like we can get the mid this way: low plus high minus low divided by 2. Then if the then we can actually get in the results of guess. So if the results is 0, this means we already have the we already have the mid. Yeah, so yeah, actually those parts need to change to long. But here we can change it back to integer, because because the guess function will take an integer. And the this one will also be long, and this one be long. So then we need to define this function so that high is which means high is too high. Then we reduce the high is like mid is the guess mid is too high. We reduce reduce the search range by assigning mid to the high. Otherwise, the else is mid is too low. So we need to increase the lower bound. So to mid +1. Yeah, so in the end, the low and high will converge, and when the loop is exited, we will have like a low equal to high, and we can use either low and high to get our result. So let's actually firstly put this part code into the function. Yeah, so here actually we need to have a int, because the output will be an integer, and so now we need to define this function. So we need to design it such that the mid is too high when this is true. So yeah, so actually when it's too high, it will be larger than 1. It seems so. No, actually it will be smaller than, it will be like a -1. Yeah, because this means the guess, our guess is too high. So too high, which is higher than the norm. So actually it's the first, it will be return -1. So when the loop exited, the low is the first value that mid is low is the first value which is higher than norm. So the answer should be actually low -1, I believe. So the answer will be, because we still need to -1, discount 1 to get the exact match. So yeah, this should have a let's try if it's working. Yeah, also another thing is here I need to have a int, because it will always find a number. The number will always exist. So we don't need to worry. This must be in the integer range. Yeah, let also. Oh, something is wrong. the guest number is higher than the norm. Oh yeah, actually we need to have a long here too, because otherwise it will already overflow when it's added. So I think this should, yeah, so now it works. So yeah, so for the binary search question, generally you need to remember some template, so that you when doing the interview you can easily apply the template to the question. So this is one of the possibilities. There is also other possibility too. So let me know if you have questions, and otherwise thanks for watching. See you next time.